Hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of those who identify with the divine feminine vibe. I'm back with your forecast for the week ahead. Though this is timeless, when you find this, it's the right time for you. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and thank you all for your likes, shares, and I appreciate that so much. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can be alerted when I post your videos every week, okay? Ooh, we're going to get right into this. Spirit's just grabbing hold of me. Anything you need to know about me down below in the description box below. If you are interested in getting a personal reading, go to my website. It's down below in the description box, thewanderingintuitive.com. If you go to readings, I have a whole list. Some people know exactly what to ask for, so everything is there. So you can check it out there. If I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that so much. Grab cards if you pull, okay? If you have them, that way you can pull along with me and see how these energies are going to be influencing one of two areas in your life. Spirit's very specific this week. All right, let's get to it. Or take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Spirit was very adamant for me to pull initials. First name initials, okay? That's what Spirit's trailing through. So you guys know, or kind of get a gauge on Spirit says it's half confirmation, and the other one is just to give you a heads up. We're going to have a lot. Let me put it this way. Spirit's pushing us into the pool this week into one of two specific areas. Spirit's saying everybody's going to have this one area. It's either love or career, period. Okay. This is the last of the last of the last that we have to go through. This is a big one. Last week, we had a lot of changes surrounding maybe one or both those areas for some of you, very small percentage, okay? We were running on cortisol. We were so stressed and just we're towards the end of the week, it's like we had one day up and one day down because we were exhausted. So I hope that you took this past weekend to relax and rest. We need to rest. We're pooped. Do we have another round going on? Well, Pluto is going to be one of the main chefs cooking it up for us in that cosmic kitchen upstairs. Yep, in that divine universe out there. Everything's going to be ready to go by Friday the 13th. However, we are going to be experiencing some shifts in those two particular areas, one in love and one in career. And I'll narrow it down just a second. Let me get the Spirit's like, shut up and pull the initials. So let's do that. Uh-oh, let me pop out. Okay, these are first name initials only. These are people that are going to be kind of, I don't want to say they're throwing a wrench in our giddy up this week, but these are people that are going to be coming out left field tied to love or career. Okay, now these could be people you do not know. It doesn't necessarily mean it's someone from the past or someone you currently know. So you need to be open. Okay. The Spirit says there's no preparation. We've already had enough. Okay, so we have O. Could be I heard Oscar, Oliver, Oscar. I almost heard Oswald. Interesting. W. Walter prominently. Oops, sorry guys. X. Xander, Xavier, E, Edward, Ernie, Ernest. I'm hearing these names as they're coming in. T, Thomas, Terry, Thatcher. I hope I didn't just channel Margaret Thatcher, but anyway. Something with a TH, but it's not Thomas. All right, last one, Spirit says. E again. D, David, Doug, Derek. And then we have L, Lawrence. Livia, without the O. Livia. That's a weird name. It's a foreign, I can't say it because of the way it's spelled. They're showing me the spelling, but a foreign name beginning with L. Okay, so those are the people that are going to be prominently showing up connected to either the area of love or career. Now, how do we know which one it is? Hold on. Some of you might already know. Sorry, I'm trying to, clink. Okay. When I was doing my pre-shuffle meditation for Divine Feminine, these two cards jumped right out. We're going to be using the Madame Endora's Future Fortune cards for the energy influences, okay, in the Jack-o'-lantern Tarot for clarification. But these guys came out in mid-shuffle, and I'm like, okay, we'll keep them. So we are really, honestly, this is a reality, Spirit says, is the King of Pentacles, okay? We have worked so hard. We are sitting on the throne. We are feeling a lot more secure than we feel right now, okay? A Spirit just said, it's all in the mind, okay? This is the physical reality of it. The King of Pentacles, secure, confident, comfortable, safe, okay? Blessings all around, abundance. For some of us, we had a breakthrough so we could see clearly the path forward, whether it's in love or career. Okay. Now, so how can we confirm which area is going to get hit? It's the area that, and I'm going to just remember, don't shoot the messenger. Okay, Spirit says it's the one we've been ignoring the truth for. It's the one that we've been kind of making excuses, dancing around the truth a bit. And what's funny is the truth is, like, say, I'll give you an example before I show you the card. Say for decades, you just had nothing but toxic after toxic after toxic romantic relationships. Okay? So you had one big ass one that tore your heart to shreds, just shredded the shit out of that. So in a way, it was a blessing because it made you go within. Made you start looking at the toxic triggers and all the behavior patterns you picked up from childhood and how it applies in love, okay? However, once you start getting stronger and clearer, you're feeling good, you're doing good, you're happy, you're learning about your happiness, putting yourself first, you're covering all these other bases, you even started applying the boss bitch energy to career. But there's one area that's empty, or it feels empty. It's like, did I miss the boat? Why isn't there anybody here? Where's my new person? Where are they? Maybe they don't exist. Hopelessness, disappointment is keeping us locked in, safe. Because we are terrified that we're wrong. We're terrified of going forward with something new. We are so terrified that we will come up with any excuse and blind eye it because we're afraid. Okay? And look at this fucker's face. I got you guys locked in. Right. Not feeling so safe and secure in this area, are you? Nope. Nope. This is the deep down, hidden, darkest part of, doing the shadow work. You may be applying it to other kinds of relationships, family, friends, yourself. Okay, your spirit guides and guardian angels even. Co-workers, okay? But somehow, because of the disappointment, fear is a strong fucker too. It really is. See, he knows. Look at him, he's like, but this is the reality. Okay? We're not going to invite things that make us feel secure in there. He's like, here, come here, I got you. You don't have to ever deal with that again because we'll keep you from it. Okay? I'll keep you from it. And here's the big fucked up part. Most of the triggers that we've been going through, especially in one of these two areas, take whatever it is for you. For some of you, a very small percentage watching this could be a combo. Okay? The kicker is it's in our heads. The spinning, the looping, it's turning into, instead of poop-nados, there's poop-namis. They're wiping us out. To some extent, for some clients that I talked to this week, they couldn't get a grip on it. And they were acting out like they just blah, blah, blurting out like people are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? They're like saying the shit that's been going on in their head out loud. And everybody else is just trying to I'm just trying to put one foot in front of the other. and keeping it to myself. To myself. But that's what this is going to do. This is going to break this wide open. And for most of you watching this, Spirit's saying these people are going to be a part of breaking that down. Okay? If we have been subconsciously out of fear, I don't want to go through that shit again. I don't want to start over again. I'm done with the Phoenix mode, Spirit. Come on, So I'm locking down. I like where I'm at. I'm safe here. I'm fine. Spirit's like, yeah, but you've got to understand that there are other people's destinies involved here. Their paths are leading them to us. It's destined. It's fate. Now, I kept these. I just thought it was really interesting because the hand of fate. Everything outside of us is out of our hands. Forces beyond your control intervene. Though one of those two areas, love or career, are going to be hit hard. And it's not against you. You've done nothing wrong. You've done all the work. It's in a loving way. These hands are coming in. They're like, enough's enough. And Pluto's driving that. Enough of the illusions. Enough. Everyone deserves love. Everybody deserves to feel safe and comfortable financially. I mean, goddamn, we don't want to be rich. We want to be able to buy food without going broke. We want to be okay and not have to worry about it. We're tired of worrying. And Spirit's been trying to kind of cornering us. We're getting cornered, and now we're in the corner, okay, of this. So we need to bust out of this. Now, how do we do that? Because, I mean, honestly, when it comes to matters of the heart, especially, Spirit says, when we get fucked over and over, even though we fling ourselves into the next thing, even if there were gaps 2 to 5 years without anyone in and out, we learned a lot of stuff in between there. And then here comes someone else. And we do it again. Over time, right? It was like, fuck, I still didn't, fuck, I keep getting these stupid people and blah, 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 or whatever it is for you. And now here we are in this whole new phase. Things around, every other area is lighting up. And we're starting to feel comfortable there. We're like, yeah, bring it on. We're being open there because it's safer in those areas. We can handle those areas. Love and career, especially money. And Spirit's about to come in and gently take us. Some will be pushed, especially if you got triggered listening to this, okay? Spirit saying it's time for people to start meeting. This is also career, okay? They said the thing is the time is nigh because everybody's moving in. We've been picking that up energetically also with all the other shits going on, but we're picking up incoming stuff outside of ourselves coming in new, and then we're also dealing with our triggers and everything else going on around us and we're in, and it's just like I said, it's a poopnami, only way I can describe it, but it's going to get better, okay? Because we do have forces that are working in our favor. And one of those is the sun. Your perseverance is rewarded. Okay, so with the hand of fate and the sun, we'll get triggered when there's a change. It's going to be a big oh, wait, what, we're going to freak out a little bit. But the thing is, we don't want to sit in the freak out. We want to go, okay, fine, and just get it over with. It seems like a kind of a counterintuitive attitude to have. Oh, just get it over with. But see, we need to do that so we can feel we're in control. So we do make that new change or do open to that, whatever wrench gets, quote unquote, the wrenches that we see getting thrown at us this week. Okay, we need to just go, fuck it. It is what it is, get it over with. Because more often than not, everything works. I'm astounded myself with the stuff I experienced this week that turned around because I fought. I'm like, stop it, yelling at my head, just like, oh my God, what the hell? I was spinning out of control. I feel like I was going nuts. I was like, what the this hasn't happened in so long. Not like this. This is something, I'm like, holy shit, Spirit, somebody grab onto me. And then all of a sudden everything, like I kept praying, I kept doing my thing. I was like trying to stay focused. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't hold a thought for more than 10 seconds. This is coming from someone who could, I'm going to meditate for 20 minutes and meditate for 3 hours. No problem. They don't even realize time passed. Okay. So yeah, I went through that too. And so I have a lot of intuitives and everybody else in the kitchen sink. We've all gone through this week. But fighting through it brings rewards. Okay. We know that change is coming, and we're starting to get a little bit more sensitive, trigger-wise, okay? And what was really interesting is this came out. Winds of change, your surroundings will undergo transition, okay? For those of you in career, it could possibly mean all of a sudden you're going to work somewhere else. But here's the thing. Or maybe you get let go of a job. But there's a reason why that has to happen, okay? And that fucks with your security. It fucks with everything. Maybe you, for some of you, must have felt that coming. And you were trying to do everything you could to avoid it. Keep your head down, just do your work, and da-da-da, and it still happened. There's reasons why behind that, because something else is coming and you need to be working at. Okay, something that's more in alignment with you, where you're at. Your vibe has changed. You're not the same person you were when you started working there. Okay, your vibe fits somewhere else now. Okay, you're like, yeah, thanks. Is that going to pay the bills? Well, it might pay more than you are thinking. We'll look into that in a minute. We're going to get the tarot here. For those in love, it's the same thing. Maybe you stay at home a lot. Maybe you work from home and you're very limited. Like maybe like after you're done with work, you don't really feel like leaving the house. Like, I don't want to go. I'm just going to say, well, Spirit's going to bring something in to get you out of the house. It's going to be an all-ball thing. Like I said, it's going to come out left field. And these initials, let me put them here in case you need to come. Oh, God, Gabriel, help me here. It's just, I'm just tired. Did I spell the word wet? Well, maybe for some of you. I don't need to see that, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, D. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get a grip back in there. I kind of lost it there for a sec. Bear with me, okay? I just want to see. Okay. Like you can still see it. All right. Now, remember this. With every change that we've got coming in, it's going to be, just remember, the changes are going to hit in one of two areas, even if it doesn't seem connected. This is where faith's going to come in. Okay. And the thing is, Spirit's going to give us a confirmation. Pay attention to the initials. Okay. Because the change is going to be, like, say, I'm working and stuff like that, and say Walter over here, all of a sudden sends you a message, hey, I need you to come to the main store, or somebody's sick, I need you to run to the bank, something like that. Okay, it's something that's going to, well, that was a light thing, but it's going to be something that's going to throw a wrench in your day or in your routine, okay, to get you out. Okay, and it is connected. So when the changes come, be open for that. The first thing you probably do is you might trigger more severely than you normally would because it is connected. That's going to be your second confirmation. How triggered are you? Like, are you getting really pissed? Are you getting angrier the more you go towards that destination, wherever you, or whatever the change is happening? Fuck, God damn it. Maybe two people call in sick at your work and you got to cover. And it's going to be a fucking nightmare, especially on a Monday, right? Or in the middle of the week. I don't know. Whatever. Just remember when that happens. You never know. What if all of a sudden your boss goes, hey, this is Xavier, okay, from one other department. We know you're really, overwhelmed in here, but he's going to help you. You see what I'm saying? Perseverance being rewarded. Okay, we need to be open to these changes. They're going to come out of left field. Okay, but they're all working in our favor. Bringing in the people that are destined to be around us and places, or career areas, whatever. And not only that, for us and them, to them. Okay. Things are actually going to work out in such a way we're going to be shocked. We do have the black cat. Your luck will soon change. Okay. We do have this beautiful energy of rewards and good luck with the changes in the hand of fate. Just allowing, kind of getting out of the fucking way so Spirit can do its thing. It's enough. Spirit's like, this is not happening anymore. You can't hide from the changes. Change is inevitable. You know, especially if you've been alone for a long time. You're like, maybe they don't exist. You know, but we're about to see. Okay, the truth of all that. This is something maybe we wanted to believe, so we wouldn't have to go through the hopelessness and getting crushed. Yeah. As I say that, look at this. I can't make this up. This is the King of Cups to the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is also known as the arrows of love. But this is also about someone incoming very quickly. These are energies, never gender. So some could be a divine masculine or divine feminine, heading in fast. And they're ready. They're ready. Okay. Now, for those of you in career, it's about you are going to be shifted in onto a path in your career. It's going to be something you love, and it's going to happen very quickly. So if like one of the scenarios is you lost your job, just, you know, no matter what, however it happened, okay, this is coming in, and you're going to see that very clearly. That's why. Because it would have been hell in a handbasket to get you let go of the old to be open to this new thing. Okay. Page of Cups. New messages. Okay. Sincere messages. Now with this deck, they're more sincere. It's more of a mature deck. The Page of Cups in this one is very loving. Someone who started over brand new. Okay. This could be someone who starts, like, say, career-wise. This could be someone who just started at the company that you might know but haven't heard from a long time. So all of a sudden, here they come out of left field. Okay? Going, oh my God, there's this offer, and they're so excited. And they want to connect with you. Really, really, you know, they want you to come and work there. And for those in love, I feel that this could be someone brand new, okay? It's definitely someone who's going to be connected. Okay, for some of you, there's a scenario, Spirit's kind of spinning in my head here, showing me that you'll get a message, like a brand new message, new person, connected to one of these initials. Okay, now they're connected to the King of Cups. Just like with career, this page is working for that King of Cups. It's going to happen fast. Everything's going to be quick. We have to make quick decisions. Okay, but this is going to be our confirmation at Page of Cups that, yes, this is it. Time to go. Green light. Okay. Now, for some of you, you may get messages from someone brand new all of a sudden. Maybe when you didn't have any messages at all. And then all of a sudden. Okay. Here it goes. Now, it could be one of those things where, like, you start chatting with this person, wants to take you out, wants to meet with you, and you're like, oh, you know, I mean, there's all sorts of safeguards you can use, okay? Especially if you go through a lot of, like, excuses in your head why you shouldn't go. Spirit's going to make sure you do show up, okay? That you have to meet that person, okay? In a safe environment, of course. Keep yourself safe, all right? All right. Judgment. Overall for everybody. It is time. Judgment has been passed, and it's time for us to get moving. Okay, we need to move forward. We need this. Look at that. These are floating up. Okay, Ace of Cups. So we're going to have brand new beginnings. We're going to have, our hearts are going to feel very light, but overflowing. We're going to feel just this beautiful energy of hope and renewal of faith coming in, brand new. The Spirit says that's going to dominate the Four of Cups energy. Okay, because there have been opportunities that have come our way throughout the past, like, what, 10 months. Okay, but we've been like, I ain't going there again. I ain't going there again. Spirit wants me to reiterate that. Deep down, we are terrified of doing this again, whether or not what we hear from our intuitives or other people. You know, we're in this new timeline. We're in this, we see that everywhere. But in the one area, we've got blinders on and masks over our eyes out of just terror. Okay? It's our deepest rooted fear, whether it be in love or career. Maybe you thought you'd be somewhere else job-wise, and here you are, and you're like, every time I try, it's like 2 steps forward, 200 steps back. But there were things we had to learn over and over again for some of us because we're stubborn. You know? We had to go through that stuff to learn, so we are ready for the real opportunity that is definitely being presented this week. And Spirit says, with these 3 especially, we're going to trump that. Spirit's going to hit us with something that's going to light us up. Even if we don't want it to, we're going to feel that. And it's going to overpower, kind of burn this shit down, you know, and grab that cup and run, okay? Grabbing the cup and running. Okay? Because we're going to be too full of this, which overrides that 4 of Cups that comes after. Woo! What a week. Let's get some Shadow and Light Oracle. Okay, for you guys. Remember, if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, Shallow Grave. You missed someone. Okay. Now, for some of you in the blockage here, maybe it's someone who screwed you over so damn hard that you refuse to acknowledge their existence. It took you a long time to get over this and move forward, you know, and start a new life for yourself where you're feeling very strong. And some of the block, it's a very small percentage, but some of you are actually maybe in denial that you actually do miss that person, okay? There's a reason why they're coming up. Spirit's saying in your dreams, you might be dreaming of them more frequently, maybe hearing or seeing their name a lot more. Maybe people, what's going to throw a wrench in your giddy up is one of these people might be or one of these initials might be the first name of a friend of theirs that's going to reach out to you out of nowhere. It could be anything. Okay? Maybe it's for job too. Maybe there's a certain job you wish you never left. You thought you had a great opportunity and you kind of ended up stuck and you couldn't go back. And here we come with that page. Okay? It's okay to admit that we miss things that maybe caused us much pain and hurt. It's okay to admit that, yeah, you know what, I actually do. It's okay. As long as you acknowledge that, that's when everything's going to shift. Easier. It'll be easier to handle, easier to be open, as long as we admit that we do miss them. No matter how bad they fucked us over. Or tore us to shreds. Or how shattered our hearts broke. It's just acknowledging that truth that's been buried. That's kept you from moving forward. There's something there. Okay. Now, this one flipped out while I was messaging, while I was shuffling. Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. Time to be brave. With all these changes, what did that say? For your perseverance will be rewarded. Okay, Spirit's backing us up. When's a change with the perseverance, allowing the changes? We're going to have triggers, that's a given, but we don't have to sit in it. We just push ourselves through. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's just get it over with, you know, because the thing is, the hand of fate is the one that's bringing it here. The cosmos, the universe, your spirit guides, guardian angels, gods and goddesses, whatever your flavor, okay, whatever you believe that helps you, okay, that it's in their hands and out of ours. So what it does come this week is happening, okay? And here's the thing, it's going to turn out to be such an amazing, by the time we get to Friday the 13th, it's like when everything comes together and becomes extremely clear, things shifting. We're already starting to feel that energy as the planets and the sun gears up. Sun, very powerful player here, and so is the moon, even though she's, you know, waning. But yeah, it's a very powerful time for all of us down here. All right, let's shuffle. All right, last one, guys. Remember, if I let a jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. And look down below for everything you need to know about me. Sweet memories. Okay, to me, for some of you, there's a couple messages here, so bear with me, okay? You miss someone. And the thing is, when someone hurts us just so intensely, okay, and purposely for some of you, okay, it's really hard to, we don't want to remember these sweet memories. We don't want to remember the good parts because of how it ended, okay? Sorry, the cards flying. The girls are flying. They just want to chat. And Spirit's saying it's okay to miss that person, and Spirit says to look at the sweet memories. For some, I know this sounds really odd because even I'm going, what? You know, I mean, you know, granted, admitting that there were some good, this is like particular people. Okay, maybe it ended so horribly, it's like, I would never, again, okay? But there's something about this part that you're missing them, okay? Spirit says to look into the sweet memories. Okay, that will help facilitate the healing process. It's something about looking at the sweeter memories. Okay, Spirit's not trying to drag you back into the past either. Spirit says there is something definitely you need to be aware of because this person is going to be coming forward. Okay, they want you to be open. Okay, breaking dawn. Okay, we're stepping in a whole new level of spirit shit this week. Oh my God. And we're going to be seeing it. We're going to be feeling it. Some of you might be experiencing pink skies, either early morning hours. Spirit says most likely in the early morning hours if you get up early. But if you are not an early bird, they said definitely check out twilight. That's going to be a very significant time for a lot of us, especially those who are watching this video, especially if you're a water sign. Okay, there is something there. The energies are going to be very like a blinky. That's the only way I can describe it. A whole bunch of new things. So this breaking dawn is pertaining to one of two areas: love, real love, romantic love, okay, and career, okay? And Spirit's saying with all these changes, followed by the breaking dawn, we have the candy cane angel, time for a treat. Your perseverance will pay off. And your luck will soon change for the better. All this waiting has not been for nothing there, Divine Feminine. But now we're prepared. We know we got to watch it. Do not let the triggers talk you out of or try to delay any of these changes. I feel like we're going to have to do something in action. Just get it over with, Divine Feminine. We got this. This is a good thing. It really is. Now, for some of you might be thinking some of the past is too painful, but sometimes looking at that in the right way, you know, will help us to see where we are now and how that is holding us back from the very things that we are just heart yearning for, crying out for, and praying for. Your prayers are heard, and you will see them being answered. On that note, guys, thank you so much. Have a great week.